What's up, Grandstand bettors? It is Divisional Round AFC. Who's playing? The Chiefs. We find out momentarily. We got Bengals, Bills here in the 3 o'clock time slot on the East Coast. Welcome on in, friends of the channel. Billy, I know you are pumped listening to some Little John. Hey, that's some good pump-up music for sure. But Billy is a huge Bengals fan. So, hey, listen, I'm rooting for a good game. And if the Bengals end up coming out on top, I'm down for it, man. I'm absolutely down for it. We do have some plays on this game, some prop bets. I'll get to that in just a moment. Also, I have some plays in play right now. Our Patreon play, it was an early one today. It's in play. It's Memphis Tigers +3 over Cincinnati. They were up 10. They were up 10 at halftime, and Cincinnati's come back strong. I think they cut it all the way down to 2. Maybe, I don't even know. Maybe they even tied the game, took the lead for a second. But it is a 5-point lead right now for the Tigers, essentially an 8-point lead with under 5 minutes. We're going to keep a close eye on that. And we're also in play with the over on the Pittsburgh Penguins and the New Jersey Devils. It's 1-1. The over-under there is 6. So we're going to get into a ton of betting. I also have, if you looked at my Twitter, I have a major bet on the in the Serie A today with Juventus and Atlanta. However you say it. They are in the first 13 minutes of the game, and that bet is looking good at the moment. But, hey, it can all go to shit. We know that. But let's get to the main event of the day, in my opinion. Again, I'm glad yesterday when we live streamed the Chiefs and the Jags, I said we're going to live stream this one because we thought that the night game of the Giants and the Eagles was going to be shit. And guess what? It sure was. Well, not really if you're an Eagles fan. But it definitely was not as fun to watch. We're picking this one because I'm not sure the Cowboys 49ers is going to be as good. It could be better, actually, if the Cowboys could stay in that one. And I'm still on the fact that I think the Cowboys win the game. Anthony, what's up, man? Cincinnati money line, you like it? And you like the over? I was kind of on the over, but I live in Cleveland, and it is snowing. In fact, if I can I wonder if I can turn this and you guys can see. That is the outside of Cleveland right now. Look at that. It's the outside of Cleveland. So it's coming down pretty strong, and that's on the path to continue into Buffalo, and I think it's already started. What we had in the early morning is in Buffalo at the moment. So listen, I do like that there is a chance of the over, but with the snow situation, it could dip under. Who knows? But both these teams, they are going to throw the football. They're going to look to score. Remember, this is a game that I guess you could say it's a makeup from what they had a few weeks ago after the Hamlin situation. But in all honesty, in that game, I hope if you're a Bills fan, it doesn't play out the first quarter the way it did because the Bengals were up by a touchdown and on the way to make it a 2-score game before that game got suspended. So they did not look very good early on. I don't know if you can make adjustments from only 10 minutes played in a game, but if you can, they got to go with a different game plan. Yeah, Anthony, I like the Cowboys money line as well. I love the Cowboys money line. Nice, man. I hope it's good. Thanks, buddy. And guys, if you're coming in, welcome in. Thanks for all the support. Smash that like button. Let's get up to 30 likes today. That'd be awesome. It's a great Sunday afternoon. Not outside, though, as I just showed you with the snow. But, hey, I don't have to go to work in the morning, so what do I care, right? Tonight, we have a good game, 49ers and the Cowboys. And as Billy, you like the 49ers to win tonight? All right. I got to be honest. I do like the Cowboys. I'm not sold on Brock Purdy being able to have a game against that secondary. He has not played very good teams in that 7-game win streak. I think he's struggled a little bit. And I do think I think he's going to struggle. I wouldn't be surprised if he throws 2 interceptions tonight. But with that being said, if you're a smart coach, maybe you run the football more. Maybe you run the football with him. Maybe you say, okay, we're going to run it. We're gonna stay with you and like McCaffrey, and we're gonna do a good job of just grinding out the game and putting points on the board. I mean, with that defense San Francisco has, if they can put up 17, 21 points, something like that, it should be more than enough to win that game. But we'll see. It should be a good one tonight. Yeah, 49ers defense does make it easy on Purdy, and as I mentioned in our free pick video, having CMC actually makes it that much better as well. So yeah, I could see that for sure. All right, guys, we are just about underway. The snow's not coming down as much as it is here in Cleveland. I would assume that it is going to pick up because it has been snowing, and if you remember, Cleveland is on that weather path of Buffalo. It has been snowing here for at least pretty consistent for the last I'd say hour and a half, 2 hours, and honestly, there looks like there's about two or 3 inches on the ground. Yeah, that's what's going on in weather-wise. They do have a defense. Yeah, they do. I think he gets rocked. I'm not gonna say he gets rocked. I do think it's gonna be harder for him, though, for sure. So. All right, we're just moments underway. The winner of this is going to take on the Chiefs. If it's the Bengals, they will play in Kansas City. If it's the Buffalo Bills, they will play that neutral site game in Atlanta. So that should be a fun game. Either one should. I mean, whoever wins this game, it's going to be a good AFC championship. So it does look like the Bengals are going to get the ball first. As Bass is getting ready to kick off, we're just moments underway. Make sure you let me know your best bets. What do we got in this game? Let me get over to my plays. I got James Cook over 7.5 receiving yards. And there's one other thing I think I have. I think I have maybe a Joe Mixon anytime TD. But we are underway, end-over-end kick in Buffalo. That one's going to be taken a yard deep in the end zone, taking to the 10, 15, and out to the 21-yard line goes Williams, the third-string running back there. So Burrow, 4-1 in this postseason. The only loss that Burrow's had in his postseason career so far, if you can imagine, has been the loss in the Super Bowl, which is kind of just crazy for this young kid. I mean, he's going to get paid. In fact, it would really benefit, I think, the Bengals to get this guy's contract done before Lamar Jackson's. But who knows how that plays out. First down and 10 on the 21-yard line. Cincinnati in a 3-wide receiver set to the right, single on the left. Burrow in the gun, back to throw. Starts off this divisional round with a completion out to the 27-yard line. And I do apologize. This is going to be hard today with the snow falling if I don't get the numbers right on the field. But a good catch there to start the game off. Oh, Tyler Boyd. That's the other one I have. The over of yards for Tyler Boyd. I think it's at like 34, something like that. So here we go. Second down and about 4 coming up for the Bengals. Again, Burrow in the gun, 2 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Perine in the backfield, hands it off. I'm sorry, Mixon in the backfield, hands off to Mixon. That's a first down across the 32-yard line, and a good rush there on the right-hand side for Mixon. What's up, Al? What's up, buddy? Hey, I meant to tell you, Al, I finally received your sweatshirt and your fan box in the mail, and I'm going to send that out this week, so you should get it either late this week or early next week. So that will be in the mail for you here. First down and 10, and it's going to be Burrow back to throw. Looks left side, steps up in the pocket, throws left, and it's caught at the 46-yard line by Tyler Boyd. And just like that, the guy that we said we needed yards from, that is a prop bet that we do have. We have him 1 for 23. We just need basically one more catch, and we got it. We got it. No problem, Al. No problem. All right, so first down and 10 from the 46-yard line for Burrow. Pitch to the right. That's Mixon. He's going to go right. He's running, and he crosses the 40 all the way down, I think, for another close to a bean, a first down near the 36, 35-yard line. Mixon in this offense looking very good early. Just a nice, easy pitch play to the right-hand side. There's nobody there. I mean, he goes at least 6-7 yards before Mixon gets touched. Just great blocking up front there for the Bengals. So first down and 10, they are going to give him the first down. It was close, but it is going to be right around the 35-yard line. They're going to go empty set here with 5 wideouts, 3 on the left, 2 on the right-hand side. Burrow trying to get the snap off. He's got to get it off. One, he does. Back to throw. A quick throw to the right-hand side. That's Hurst there for 7 yards on the right-hand side. A good job. Burrow, a very wobbly pass there, but he gets the job done. Al, I like that. I like that prop bet. I was worried with the snow falling they might not throw, but I don't think there's as much wind as it would, you would figure. What's up, Billy? Man, you got to be on edge this game, buddy. You got to be on edge, but you're looking good early here. From the 27-yard line, Burrow is going to change up this entire play. Now 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right, mixing to his right in the gun. He's going to look right-hand side. He's got time. He steps up in the pocket, throws across the middle. It's wide open. It's a touchdown, and that is Ja'Marr Chase with his first touch of the game, gets in the end zone, and just like that, the Cincinnati Bengals say, hold my beer. We came up to Buffalo with a purpose, and we are going to come out of here and try to face the Chiefs to go to the Super Bowl in back-to-back years. So Ja'Marr Chase, that is just too easy. And if you look at the replay, the problem was there was a miscommunication on who needed to step up and take the flat route because what happened was they both took the flat route, and that allowed Chase to be wide open in the middle of the field. So McPherson, extra point. And by the way, I almost took a prop bet on him missing an extra point. I think this guy is going to miss one today. It's just a hunch, but he does knock that one through, and it is 7-0. Wow, that looks pretty easy, guys. That looked pretty easy for the Cincinnati Bengals. It only took 3 minutes and 20 seconds to come down the field. Burrow went 4 for 4 for 65 yards. Chase had 2 touches for 35, but the long one there at the end was a touchdown, and Tyler Boyd had 1 for 23. So, wow, a great way, really, to start the game for the Bengals. You couldn't have scripted it any better, right? All right, so lots going on. Again, our Patreon plays in play. Memphis +3, 7-point lead with 2 minutes left. I'm going to be very upset if they screw that up, but stranger things have happened. We also have the over in the Pittsburgh game, the Penguins game, 2 goals there, 5 minutes into the second. So we'll keep an eye on that. What else is going on? I'm feeling in a good mood. Again, our other play is James Cook over 7.5 receiving yards. That's all we have here, other than the Boyd. And then what else is on? I do have a player prop in the Penguins game as well. I have Malkin over 2.5 shots on goal. And then I got a couple NBA plays today, and I'll give them out maybe if it's close to time. Ooh, did that one already start? Hold on. No. Well, hold on. I think I have one in play actually already. Yeah, I have Tim Hardaway Jr. in play. I have him over 2.5 made threes. He's 1 for 4. That's not great. You kind of want those prop bets to go like 2 for 3 to start off. Because he's averaging about 8 threes per game and 1 for 4. Now you need him to really go 2 for the next 4. So we'll see. A lot of early stuff going on. Hope everybody's having a great day. It's Sunday. It's, we're going to find out who is playing in the AFC and NFC Championship game a week from today. Bear with me. I'm still a little under the weather, but I'll try to keep the coughing as I'm trying to cough and the sneezing down to a minimum. But if you guys are just coming in, smash that like button. Appreciate all your support. And I have some good news. I'm not sure if Ian from Very Biased, from not, formally for Very Biased Opinions, but from his own channel, Ian OUFC. But I have some good news that Ian, I think, is going to join Grandstand Bettors in a capacity. Not more on like the betting aspect, but more of like just a comical relief. I think he's going to join me on. I know for a fact next year he's going to join me on a majority of all the live streams when it comes to football. Again, just to be somebody else on the stream. Give me a little bit, kind of be like a color person. So I think Ian's going to join me for that. And then I'm going to try to incorporate him also into some 2 goals, 1 puck. And I'm also excited to say I am gonna do our daily free picks once the Super Bowl ends again. We will start doing that, but I think I'm gonna send those out the night before. I think like I'll send them out at like 9 p.m., 10 p.m. the night before, so you can wake up to it and have it. It's just a little hard to put it out in the morning time. So I don't know. I'm still mulling that one over. First down and 10. There's a pass play left side. That's going to go to McKenzie, and he's going to get about 2 yards. So the Bills on their first possession, they're going to take over, and they're going to come out slinging the football as well. McKenzie with a 2-yard catch. And Josh Allen and this offense, who's put up about 30 points per game, looks to hopefully do a little bit and get back and tie this one in right away. So 3 wideouts to the right, empty set for Allen. 1 single up on the left-hand side. Back to throws Allen. He looks left. That's caught. I think that went to Diggs for about 4 yards, and it did. So 3rd down and about 5 coming up. And you know what's funny? Here is the difference between Joe Burrow and Josh Allen, in my opinion. Joe Burrow, I think, goes through his progressions much better. I think he has an idea, okay, this is where I want to look. 1, this is where I want to look. 2. But in the back of his head, if it's not there, he can scramble, and he has an idea of where those other people are going to be. I think Josh Allen, in my opinion, and go ahead and disagree with me, I don't think he goes through his progressions as well. I think he sits on one person. If it's not there, he gets flustered. And I think that's why he ends up throwing a lot of red zone interceptions. 3rd down and 4 here, back to throw. He looks, steps up in the pocket, throws wide open is Diggs, and he overthrows him. To be fair, he was getting pressure bear down on him, but Allen overthrows Diggs down the left-hand side. He was trying to step up on that pocket. Oh, man. I don't know if wind played a factor in that, but, man, that was so close. To be fair, he was on 1 foot too because of that pressure. He had some pressure there. All right, Bills are going to have to punt here. Not great. Not a good start for the Bills. They give up a touchdown, then they go 3 and out. And if you're a Cincinnati fan, and I know some of you are, that is a great start to this game. Taking at the 18-yard line to the 25 and falling forward to the 27. That's where Joe Burrow and the Cincinnati Bengals are going to start their second drive of the game off. Memphis is up by 7 with 40 seconds left, so I do like that. You know what's funny about that Memphis game? That game opened up at like +2 to Memphis, and all the money came on Cincinnati as a home favorite. I'm going to tell you guys, and I think I tweeted this to somebody today, following where the money goes, and it has to be, in my opinion, the biggest myth of sports betting. I really don't pay too much attention to that. The only time I might pay attention if it's like reverse line movement or something like that. But I'll tell you right now, the biggest myth, in my opinion, in sports betting is watching where the money is. That's just my opinion. All right, we're at commercial break, guys. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you smash that like button if you are just joining us. We have hopefully a good game here. This could, if anything was like the first series for the Cincinnati Bengals, technically this could get out of hand pretty quickly. You just hope it doesn't, though. You hope you can put on a good game here for us. Let's see what we can do. All right. Where are we at? Oh, it's been a good week, guys. Been a good week. I'm just looking at some. I did decide to do a anytime touchdown bet. Oh, I did have Chase. Oh no, I take this back. I had Chase to get 2 touchdowns. I did Chase for 2 touchdowns, and then I did Stephon Diggs for 2 touchdowns, which paid it's 74-1. Well, I'm a fourth of the way there. By the way, I put $2 on that. Nothing special. Jamar, what's up, man? Now, technically, Jamar, can you call yourself the champ? Because Felipe kind of took that title from you. And if you don't know what we're talking about, Jamar was our 2021 fantasy football champion in our Grandstand Bettors League. That sucks, though, how that ended, Jamar, because you guys both had people going in that Bengals game, and to be honest, I lost a playoff game because of it too. That sucked. It sucked. All right, here we go. Burrow in the gun from the 27-yard line. 3 wideouts. Let's see if they continue to do a little bit of a balanced attack. They do. That's mixing up the middle. Is just going to power his way for about 4 yards. Let's go. Let's see if these Bengals can come down the field and do it again. If you guys are coming in, smash that like button if you could. Let's get up to 30 likes. That'd be awesome. A couple of good plays on that first series, really, by Joe Burrow. And both times, he stepped up in the pocket to find the open man to get down the field. So that was a very nice job, in my opinion, of what Joe Burrow did there. 4 of 4 for 64, 2+ 20-yard passes. He's going to be in the gun with Mixon to his right. Chase goes in motion behind him, now out to the right-hand side. But they go to Mixon up the middle. Wide open down the middle to midfield. He burst through a hole that nobody was covering. And Joe Mixon just absolutely sliced through that defense there. But he really didn't have to. It was just, that's how open it was. There was nobody there. Just nobody covering him. That's I'm going to tell you right now, the Bills are going to have to figure out what's going on here on defense, and they're going to have to adjust it really quickly. Burrow in the gun, 3 wideouts right. Hurst on the left-hand side. He looks right side. That is caught. That is going to be for about 4 yards. That's Higgins there, his first catch of the day. Al, you're right, man. They are dominating. They are absolutely holding the line of scrimmage right now. That's a huge stat if you're looking at the game. They're outscoring in the last 4 games their opponents 32-0. Now they've won all those games, so it's not like they're losing the momentum as the game goes on. It's not like they collapse in the fourth quarter, but that is a huge stat because it really puts the other team behind the 8 ball. 2nd down and 4 coming up for Burrow from the 45. They're going to hand it off. I think that's P. Reen. I think he came in and Mixon's out. Let me just double check. I think is it P. Reen? Well, he goes back. He's going to come out. It looks like Mixon might come back in. I'm not sure if they got the first down. It's very close. But let me take a look at, they did get the first down. So first down here at the 41-yard line. And Burrow and this Bengals offense are just really coming down the field with ease. Not too much trouble right now. So first down and 10. Burrow in the gun. Snow pouring down a little bit more here. Fakes the handoff to Mixon, looks left-hand side, throws left. That is caught. That is going to be another first down at the 31-yard line. Again, Higgins on back-to-back receptions there for another, 10 yards. So a great job by this offensive line, giving Burrow pressure, allowing him not to have pressure to deal with, and really blocking well up front. But not only in the passing game, I mean, Mixon popped off for a nice, he's had 4 carries for 36 yards. He's averaging 9 yards a carry, but that was a 16-yard carry just moments ago. 1st and 10 from the 31. There's going to be a pitch to Jamar Chase, who at first looked like he might throw the football, but decided to hold on to it and goes for about a 3-yard rush. By the way, if you haven't seen our Twitter, you should look at it. I put out, before the game started, a massive bet on a Serie A game, Juventus versus Atalanta, and that has cashed in the 35th minute. So make sure you guys but follow us on Twitter at Grandstand Bets. Al, you bet the Bengals, but you're rooting for the Bills. I like it. 2nd and 7 across the middle. That one's going to go to P. Reen, I think, for another 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd down and about 3 coming up. Was that? Yeah, that was P. Reen. I like your honesty, Billy. I like the honesty there, man. Al, I don't think so. I don't think so, man. It's if I'm in that stadium, I'm a bit concerned with how easy this Cincinnati team's gone down and how bad you looked on that first offensive possession. You got 2 wideouts here on the left. Higgins goes single on the right. I believe that's P. Reen in the backfield with Burrow. He's trying to get it off. Play clock's down. And, that's either offside. They got to blow that dead. You got to blow that dead. That's bad. That's bad officiating. I think it was way offsides. And they didn't blow the whistle. And the guy was, you have to blow that dead. If Burrow got hurt on that, I think we're all saying you got to blow that dead, right? That was pretty bad. That's just my personal opinion. Anybody agree with me on that? That was bad on officiating. The silent count did get him, but he was unembedded to the So, anyways, first down and 10. That's the result of that play, and that's an awful play by the Bills. Gives them a first down at the 18-yard line. There's a little pass play out to Mixon, left side. That's going to go for about 4 or 5, and it's 2nd and 5 coming up. It's too easy right now. It's too easy for them boys, day boys, whatever you want to call them. Too easy right now. All right, 2nd down and 5 from the 13. Under center for one of the first times here. They're going to hand off right side. Mixon. That time, the offensive line was unable to make a hole for him, and that's a good tackle there by the Bills' front 7. So it is a loss of 2. That might be the first negative yard that we've seen for a play for them. But it is 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7, and to be honest with you, if they're going to throw the football, and I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan, I got to feel confident. I mean, they've had 8 first downs already in this game for 131 yards. And Burrow is thrown for 90 yards already in the first quarter. He's on pace for 360. So 3rd and 7, back to throw. Looks right, pumps, throws, end zone, touchdown, Hayden Hurst. And it's too easy. It's too easy for the Bengals. It's you know what? If this was hockey, and I know it's not, this is where you call your timeout to talk to your team. Because something's got to change, or this is going to be a 54-0 game. And Hayden Hurst, wow. That's crazy. Oh, that's nuts, right? Can't believe it was that easy. 14-0, Cincinnati Bengals. That's embarrassing. Embarrassing if you're a Bills fan. Come on. You know what's funny? There's not many of my followers that are actual Bills fan. Way more Cincinnati followers. All right, we're at commercial break, guys. This is a bit surprising. Not that the Bengals have come out and they've looked this well. I mean, that's not surprising, quite honestly. What's more surprising is the fact that I don't know. They've done it with so much ease, right? That's what's surprising to me is the ease in which they've done this. So we'll see. We'll see how this goes forward. Billy, it did, man. That pump fake. And you know what? It wasn't even a good one, too. It kind of looked like he almost, the ball slipped out a little bit. Jamar, that's funny, man. That's funny. I like it. Oh. All right, guys. 14-0. 14-0. And we're what? I want to say 12 minutes, 11 minutes into the game. That's not great. Not good if you're a Bills fan. Well, I'll tell you this. If you have any props on Buffalo receiving, it probably is going to hit because there's no way that Josh Allen isn't going to throw for at least now 250 yards in this game. and probably Diggs, McKenzie, Knox, all those guys are probably going to hit the over on their receiving. And that's sometimes, if you can, when you're looking at prop bets like that, in all honesty, that's what I do sometimes, is I look at what team I think is going to be trailing and take the receiving yards or the passing yards of the other team. Because when a team's down 14-21, they're going to have to throw the football. It's not going to become a rushing game. So if you have a prop bet right now on Singletary, if they can get back in the game here quickly, maybe it'll hit. But if it continues to go 1 and 2 quarters into the second half and they're still losing by 2 touchdowns, that the rushes by Singletary are going to get fewer and far between. In fact, Allen could throw for, who knows, 45, 50 times this game at this. Now, that might not be true because they've only seen the ball and 11 minutes have come off the clock. Cincinnati's done a great job of really grinding down the clock and scoring at the same time, which is really the recipe for success, right? Al, you think Ali's going to throw an interception this drive? That would suck if you're a Bills fan. All right, so here we go. Let's see what Josh Allen and this Bills team wants to do. Let's see if they want to try to get back in the game or if they're just stunned as much as I am with how easy it's been for the Bengals. Allen is going to hand it off on first down to Singletary, so they're not going to get away from the game plan just quite yet. And they are going to rush the football for 3 yards there. So 2nd and 7 from the 28-yard line. So 3:11 left here in the first quarter. Allen's in the gun, 2 wideouts to the right. He's going to put, I think that's Davis in motion. He's going to hand it off right side to Cook, and it's going to go for 2 yards. Listen, I'm sorry, man. If you're in the stadium right now and you're absolutely seeing 2 run plays to make it 3rd and 5, I am screaming. Like, come on. You can't run the football. Oh, he slipped too, and he almost fumbled it. So we're gonna have to see a pass play now, right? Billy, you're right. You're right, buddy. But if they don't throw the football, that can't come to fruition. Andy, what's up, buddy? You're surprised. Oh, and there's gonna be that's a pass. That's a pass. It's incomplete. It should have been a sack, but Allen decided to shovel it forward. It's incomplete, and it's going to be 4th down. Andy, welcome in, buddy. Friend of the channel. Yeah, they should have moved it to a dome. To be fair, I think a dome probably gives the Bengals even more of an advantage with their passing game, right? Maybe not. Both of these teams know how to play in cold weather. Well, Al, to be fair, they had the blizzard game that got moved to Detroit, so they really haven't seen snow this month or this year as much as they probably should have. Good punt there. Caught at the 19, taking the 20, 25, 30, and out of bounds at the 32-yard line. So a good, decent return there. And the Bengals are going to come down, and they're going to try to make this a 3-touchdown game to start it off. Wow. This is nuts. This is absolute, and it's concerning. It's concerning for the Bills. Now, here's my question. Because I've gotten on Herbert so much, I think if Josh Allen loses this game, I'd take him out of the top 5 quarterbacks. I know that's a hot take, but I have to hold everybody to the same accountability that I hold one person to, okay? And I've got on Herbert all year long about not being able to win big games and folding under pressure. And to be fair, Josh Allen's been that guy a lot in his career too. He's been unable to win that big game, and he throws a ton of interceptions in the wrong moments. I'm just saying, I really think we need to hold him accountable as well. Billy Joe, what's up, man? Why defer the kickoff in snow and cold weather? when you got Allen at QB. Well, I mean, that's a point. We can dive into that for a second, but I think teams like to do that because they want to get pumped up that we're gonna stop the Bengals. They're gonna go 3 and out, and we're gonna get the ball back, go down and score, and we've already flipped the script. I don't know. And you think you really do? Kareem Hunt, really, to the Bills as a free agent? Okay. I know you're a Browns fan. To be honest, I wouldn't get rid of Kareem Hunt. I just think you need to use him more. I just don't think but that goes back to Stefanski, and let's not get me started on that. Josh Allen lost a game in 27 seconds to the Chiefs. He sure did. Well, it wasn't really him. It was the defense, but yeah. What's up, Eddie? What's up, girl? Hey, good game by your Chiefs yesterday. I'm sure you're happy about that. A little nerve-wracking there, and I'm a little disappointed you couldn't backdoor cover, or you allowed a backdoor cover. That's a little ridiculous. You don't want the Bengals to win. I kind of want to see Bills-Chiefs. That's kind of what I want to see, to be honest with you. But if it's Bengals-Chiefs, it's still going to be a good game. Or do you not want the Bengals to win because you think you have an easier win against the Bills? I assume it's because of that reason. If you guys are coming in, make sure you smash that like button. It is Sunday afternoon. The winner of this game goes to the AFC Championship. And there's 2:11 left here in the first quarter if you're just joining. It's first down and 10, and the Bengals have a 14-point lead in the ball. Burrow back to throw left side, and that is incomplete. It was bobbled. It looked like it could have been caught for a first down, but instead it was dropped. That is, was that the first incomplete pass? I think that was the first incomplete pass Joe Burrow's thrown. To be fair, it wasn't his fault. It was not his fault. All right, second down and 10. Second down and 10 coming up. Burrow from the 33-yard line in the gun. Back to throw. Looks right, throws right, and that is incomplete. Could have been intercepted, intended for Jamar Chase, but instead it goes incomplete, and it is third down and 10 now. So, whew, that was close. That was close for sure. All right, third down and 10. This is a huge stop they need. The Bills got to stop this one. Got to stop. Jamar, I know that looks good right now, but I would be concerned that he's going to have to throw the football a ton to get back in this game. Third down and 10. Third down and 10. Back to throw. Burrow, right side, caught! First down out to the 47-yard line. That is Irwin, not Steve. Not the, well, Trenton. I had to look up his name real quick. It's not Steve. I knew it wasn't Steve. That's the animal guy. Chiefs never cover at home. Well, the one game they did cover at home, Eddie, was the game against the Jacksonville Jags earlier in the year. So I figured, okay, they've done it once. And by the way, it was eerily similar. The game they won against the Jags earlier this year where they covered the 9.5-point spread was 27-17. I mean, it's very similar. First down and 10 from the 47. Bengals look like they just want to end the game here in the first quarter. Back to throws Burrow. They throw across the middle deep. That is, whoa! Boyd had it. That would have cashed that ticket on the over on yards. One-handed, almost reeled it in. Great throw by Burrow. The only place. Great job. Boyd had it. Damn. Wow. That is a hell of a throw. Hell of a throw. All right, second down and 10 coming up for the Bengals. In the gun is Burrow. He's got, I believe that is Mixon to his. Yeah, Mixon's going to get the ball, and he's going to go for about 2 yards. 3rd and 8 coming from the 48-yard line. And I just did see Tim Hardaway Jr. Did just cash our over 2.5 made threes, which is awesome. That is a 2-0 start to the day. Now the Penguins, That over is probably going to lose. They're end of the second. Still 2 goals. That's unfortunate. 3rd down and 7. Here we go. Let's see what happens. The Bills have really sucked on 3rd down conversions and stops. In fact, if you look into it real quick, on 3rd downs right now, they're 0-2 defensively. Here's the 3rd one. Burrow steps up in the pocket, and he's going to try to run it. That was a bad decision. He should have at least just thrown it away. He loses 3 yards. And for the first time today, the Cincinnati Bengals are going to have to punt the football. So they're not good. They're not going to. They're not going to get it. Not going to get it. All right, so Josh Allen and the Bills, there's a little bit of sunshine in a snowy, weathered stadium at this moment because you're going to get the ball back. It's not going to be great starting field position, but you're still going to be down 14. High punt, and that's not a good punt. That's, for where you are on the field there, that's got to be inside the 15 at least. I think it went out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Not a great punt. 6 seconds left here in the first quarter. They are going to go to one of those, half commercials, half staying an eye on the field, as they call it. But we are going to get ready for the second quarter after this first play from scrimmage. Now, if you're a Bills fan, and I do this all the time as a Browns fan, I'm yelling at the screen right now, stop running the football. Throw the football down the field. Throw the football down the field. That's the only chance, in my opinion, you have at all. I mean, come on. Let's see what they do here on 1st down. I think Cook's to the right there, Allen, which tells me that it could be a pass play. We got Cook over 7.5 receiving yards. He's going to go out into the flat, and Josh Allen's going to get sacked. I don't know what the hell that was, but it was awful. God, this team. It's like they've forgotten how to play their kind of style of football. That's the end of the first quarter. It's 14-0, and it's been an ass whooping. It has not even been close. This team has got to sit there on the sidelines and figure out what they want to do in the second quarter. And it's got to be a little offensively, but it also has to be defensively. I mean, come on, guys. Just crazy. Crazy. Jamar, you were right, man. You were right. I mean, it could have been after the fact, but. All right, guys, welcome on in. If you haven't smashed that like button, please make sure you do so. That'd be awesome if you could help support the channel. The Bengals coaches are responsible for this. I'm not gonna give all the Bengals credit so far. On the defensive side of the ball, I think the scheme right now with the Bills has been awful. I will give you 100% your line, everything. I'd love. Sorry, I was reading something on Twitter. I'd love to give your line 100% of credit. There's been gaping holes in the rushing game. Joe Burrow's looked good. Your offensive scheme has looked fantastic. Good stuff.
You're spending all your time on a quest for a new job. I'd rather be on a quest for dragons. You need a way for jobs to venture into. Indeed, you do.
Billy Joe, I don't think they can wait to halftime, man. I really don't think they can wait to halftime. I don't think that's going to be, no, there's no, it could be 35-0 at halftime. By the way, my free pick of Bills -5.5 in my video, absolute shit. To be fair, I did not give that as a member play. Only the prop bets that I spoke of. But that was Yeah. All right. We'll see. Here we go. 2nd and 13, opening up of the second quarter here. Allen, empty set. Here we go. Here's a pass play. Back to throw. He gets some time, and he throws across right side, complete, first down. There you go. And Buffalo and Diggs. There you go. That's all you need to do. Viking, what's up, buddy? They're getting torched right now. But does that first throw, that nice first down throw there to Diggs, maybe get them going a little bit? They're out to the 37-yard line. Remember, that was a really bad punt by the Bengals. So they should have been really starting deeper in their own territory. Back to throw is Allen again. He looks right. He's going to run up the middle to the 41-yard line. I'm not sure if that was a design run. I think he was trying to go the right-hand side, but it just wasn't open, so he just tucked it right away. What's up, John? How you doing, man? What's up? We'll see. 2nd down and 6. Flurries still going on. By the way, if you want to look out my window, that is the flurries are they're gonna come for hours. They're still coming for hours. 2nd down and 6. Allen back to throw. Throws right. That is complete to midfield. A good catch there. Was that Gabe Davis? I think that might have been Davis. Yeah, big game Gabe there with a nice catch at the 50-yard line. So 1st down and 10 from midfield. Allen in the gun. Ooh, almost fumbled the snap. Throws right-hand side. Low again, but caught again by Diggs. I think Diggs is yelling at Allen to throw the ball into his chest and have him stop going to the ground. And that's probably a good lesson to be learned, Allen. If you're not going to give your receivers time to run, it's going to be hard to go down the field very quickly. 2nd and 3, though. They're going fast pace here if you don't notice. This is some up-tempo, no-huddle stuff. And they throw it out. That is going to go for a first down to the 31-yard line by Cole Beasley on a little screen pass. Bengals playing well off the wide receivers, and that opened up Beasley to go for about, 16 yards. Nice job there. Beasley just finds some space, gets down to the 31, slides to the 27. Actually, they mark him down at the 32. Empty set here on 1st and 10 from the 32. 3 wideouts right, 2 to the left-hand side. Allen, plenty of time on the play clock, going no huddle. They are going to get to Allen, but he's going to throw it away to the right side. And that was good pressure there by the Cincinnati Bengals defense. The Bills are waking up, man. They are waking up. And, I mean, that was a gut punch, really, in the first quarter of this game. Yeah. You put Bengals plus 5.5. Nice, man. 2nd down and 10. 2nd down and 10. Ball's on the 32 of Cincinnati here. You got Cook to the left of Allen in the gun. 2 wideouts right, 1 to the left. They're going to hand it off to Cook. He's going to go left side, and he's going to get to the 24-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and short. It's 2-down territory. Now, I don't mind that one on 2nd down, especially because you had to think the Bengals were not thinking run. So it ends up being a nice 8-yard carry for Cook. But it's 2-down territory. I might run it again right here. Yeah, John, the weather's not great. That, by the way, there was no snow on the ground this morning. It's at least a couple inches. But they were nice enough in my neighborhood to already plow the street. 3rd down and 2, they are going to run with Cook, and that is going to go, so close. It was so close, and you thought he was going to get it, but they're going to mark him just short. They're going to mark him just short. Oh, my gosh. You thought he was going to get it, but there was just like one guy who grabbed him around the neck, really. Gets him to stop, pulls him back. So 4th down and 1, and if they don't get this. Josh Allen. Yeah. Gabe Davis pushes him in the butt. John, I like that, man. I think I sprinkled in Knox in one of my anytime touchdown parlays today. By the way, I want you guys to know, because I am 100% truthful and honest about everything I do. I do put parlays. I've always said straight, don't parlay. Yes, I parlay things at $1. That's what I do. Honestly, I bet, like something like at 75 to 1 on $1. That's all I'll do. I'm not putting $20, $40. I think that's an easy way to lose a lot of money. So if there's something I see, maybe, but usually it's like $1 or $2, maybe $5. But I'm not. Oh, Allen fumbled the ball, but I think he was down at the 15. There's a flag on the play. They are going to mark him down, so that's good. That on the what's on the field is going to be the decision, but it's going to be a penalty on the offense. It's holding. It's going to push him back anyway, so that is going to actually mean absolutely nothing. All right, first down and 20 from the 31-yard line of Cincinnati. Push back here, and you don't want to kick field goals. So first and 20, that's an interesting call. Not a fan of that. A draw play up the middle for like 4, 5. No, don't like it. Don't like it. So second down and 16. If you guys are just joining us, smash that like button if you could. Second and 16, Allen in the backfield. He's got Singletary to his left, 3 wideouts to the right. I'm sorry, that is not Singletary back there. But it's going to be a completion for a first down inside the 5. Oh, boy. How do you let him wide open? That is nuts. Wow. And you know what? That's why they look it off. Yeah, that's great. That's good. Secure there. Look, they look all of the safeties off, and it wide open inside the 5. All right, here we go. Singletary, I think, is in the game now. Deep in the backfield, standing all the way back to the 11-yard line. The ball's on the 4. Let's see what they do. They're going to hand it off. He's going to go up the middle. He's not going to get anything. Not anything. Second down. And you could just, first off, guys, can somebody explain to me, like I'm an idiot, why running backs start so far behind the line of scrimmage that close? He was farther from the goal line to the football than the goal line was to the football. I just don't understand that. And I know maybe it has momentum. You pick up speed and power. But come on. When you're standing 7 yards back, come on. It just doesn't work. Second and goal here. Allen in the gun. He's going to run it himself, and that's not going to work. Maybe it is. They're going to push him, and he's going to get down to the 2-yard line. At first, that did not look like anything was going to happen with that play. Wow. Here's the problem with this drive, though. This drive has taken up half of the quarter. And if you're going to allow Cincinnati's offense to go down the field easily on 2 of the first 3 drives, then you're going to have to make some stops if you're going to take up this much time on offense. All right, here we go. Third and goal. And Allen's going to get a touchdown right up the middle. Josh Allen, and he's going to talk shit. And the Cincinnati Bengals are not happy about that. But if you're a Bills fan, at least you're in the end zone. You've made it a 1-score game. Now can Bass come in and kick the extra point? You hope so. Wow. Josh Allen just powers his way up the middle on third down and goal. And you have to be happy that he did on third down and goal. I don't think he wanted to take that to 4th down. I love how they're trying to show the Hamlin family in the box. You can't see anybody. It's absolutely just So 14-7, and we'll see what happens here. Let's see what we can get going as a Bills better. You got to be happy they at least made this. The over actually is looking really good as it's been all touchdowns. Although with as much time as they're taking off the clock, I'm not sure over, what was it? Was it 48 and a half? Was it 48 and a half? I'm not 100% that's what it closed at. But it had to be close, something like that, right? Oh. All right, guys. Woo! It's good stuff, Billy. It's really good stuff. I've been enjoying these games. It's been fantastic. I've really enjoyed these games so far, with the exception of the one that I actually didn't watch, which was the Giants game. I just knew that was going to be a blowout. And with how fast that happened, I mean, I was laughing. There were people at halftime betting plus 26 and a half, and it still didn't hit on the Giants. By the way, let me, as an educational piece of this live stream, if you ever take a team, like for example, let's say I did take the Bills minus 5.5. Let's say I put like $50 on it or something, and they were down 28 points at halftime. I would never, please do not ever then take the Bills plus whatever. What in the first half would ever tell you that team's going to be better in the second half? Your mind is going to tell you, well, they can't be worse. More times than not, that bet's not going to win. So and then you double lose on what you're betting. So as an educational piece, if you lose a bet, just move on to the next day. You don't have to snowball that. Billy Joe, onside kick. That's funny. Whew. All right. So about 7 minutes left here before halftime. This has been very fast with all the drives that we've seen. Just under an hour. I guess that's kind of on pace. Allen had 9 rushing yards for a touchdown there on that drive. 5 for 6 for 66 yards. Do you want me to say kind of what I was saying with the betting, John? Is that what you mean? Yeah, as we're kicking off here, Buffalo onside kick? No. All I'm saying is, let's say I'm going to use it. Let's just use simple terms. If I put $5 on the Bills before the game starts at minus 5.5, and they're down by 28 points at halftime. So essentially with that minus 5.5, you're down 33.5 points. I'm not going to compound by chasing that loss by taking them plus 26. To me, that just is stupid because that means they have to win the second half and they just got destroyed in the first half. So I guess what I'm saying is I'm a proponent of, like, you don't compound your losses. It's only going to hurt you in the long run. I was seeing all last night people showing tickets of them putting like minus 5.5, not minus, whatever the Giants was, plus 6, plus 7.5, I think was beforehand. And then at halftime when they were down 28 points, it was like, then they're like, oh, I'm just going to take the 26.5 point spread. Well, that 26.5 point spread still didn't even cover. So, just don't compound those losses. Second down and six. Back to throw is that's Hurst for a first down out to the 35. And here, let me lay the airplane on that point one more time. Because what happens there is you could probably, let's say you have 7.5 and you're down 28 points. You have probably a better chance of the Giants, if you think they're going to come back, to even still cover the 7.5 points, then you have a chance of, I don't know, compounding it. I know what I'm saying. If you understand, you understand. First down and 10. from the 35-yard line. Burrow hands off to Mixon up the middle. That's going to go, wow, for another first down to the 47-yard line. And Mixon is just absolutely running all over the Bills right now. That is 7 carries for 48 yards. 7 yards basically a carry right now. Wow. So 5:34 left in the first half. Ball is on the 46-yard line. Bengals back to throw is Burrow. Looks left side, goes deep, airs it out. He's got a man overthrown. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver there. Oh, I don't know why my neck hurts so bad. I wonder if I slept wrong yesterday. Oh, God. All right. Here we go. Second down and 10 from the 47. Burrow back to throw. Looks right side, throws center. That is wide open. Hayden Hurst down to the 35-yard line. Woo! I got to be honest, guys. This Bills defense. And look at the look off here. Look at the look off. He goes left side 1 for Chase. Right, and then he kind of looked at the crosser, and it just frozen in the middle of the field. Frozen. Thank you. My neck is killing me. I don't know why. First and 10 from the 35. That's an underneath pass. That's going to go to the tight end, Wilcox, and it's going to go for another good chunk, about 7 yards. Down to the 28-yard line there. Maybe a total of 8. So 2nd and 2, 4:20 left. If Cincinnati scores here, Buffalo. Here's the good news. If you're a Buffalo fan, and I know there's not many, if Cincinnati scores here and there's enough time left, if the Bills go score a touchdown and then open the third quarter with a touchdown, you essentially have a tie game. Mixon's going to, I'm sorry, that's Perine up the middle to the 20-yard line for a first down, and the rushing attack is just going so easily right now for this Cincinnati team. I mean, Perine, 62 yards. They're averaging 6.2 yards a carry. That's 10 rushes. That's 6.2 yards per carry. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So first down and 10 from the 20-yard line. Burrow's in the gun. Hurst goes in motion right-hand side. Now 2 wideouts on the right, 2 on the left. Chase is in the slot. Perine's in the backfield. I'm sorry, that's Mixon in the backfield. And Burrow's just going to throw it at the feet of Mixon. And he did it very quickly because I don't think there was any passing rush or passing defensive rush there happening. That was not great. That was not good. You know, John, I used to. I really did used to. But I don't mind him as much now. I'll tell you, Chris Collinsworth is a guy that I won't listen to. And I'll tell you, I thank God he is off the Notre Dame telecast, but at the same time, as it's a left side rush there by Mixon for about 5 yards, as much as I appreciate Chris Collinsworth being off of the Notre Dame telecast, of course, they hire his son to take over for him. And I got to be honest, if you thought Chris Collinsworth's voice and announcing was awful, his son is so worse, and it sounds just like him. I can't stand his son on the Notre Dame. I think it's Jack Collinsworth. Is it Jack Collinsworth? I don't know, but I can't stand him. It's awful. 3rd down and 4 from the 14-yard line, and this is a big play here for Burrow. And the defense, really, of the Bills. More so the defense, honestly. All right, 30-second commercial break here as I think Cincinnati might have taken a timeout there. Welcome in, guys. If you're just joining us, smash that like button. Yeah, the apple stayed on the tree. It sure did. God, I can't stand him. I really can't. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 4. Big play here for Buffalo's defense, and they have the box loaded, which, oh my God, this is going to just open up the pass. Watch this slant pass across the middle. Watch this. I'm already calling it. Well, they go to Chase, and it was sort of, I just don't understand. Why are you loading the box and giving man coverage there? I don't understand. In fact, I really thought the slot receiver was going to make an up and in, and it was just going to be as easy as that. There was nobody. Well, from this angle where they're showing behind Burrow here, look. I don't understand this. There's just nobody there. That's a bad play call. Is Joe Woods out there? Did Joe Woods go to the Buffalo Bills? 1st down and goal from the 6-yard line. They're going to pitch it. That's going to go left side, mix in. That's not going anywhere. He ended up actually getting half a yard. Man. All right, so that is going to be the 2-minute warning. Whew. It's been a fun game so far, a great game, and the Bills got to stop them. I mean, they don't have to. They can go score a touchdown, but I would start taking some timeouts here if I'm the Bills. Maybe allow yourself to have the opportunity to go down, score at the end of the first half here, and get things going. That's true, Billy. It's true. Oh, all right. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Thanks for joining us. Oh, I do not know why my neck is killing me today. Anybody excited? I'm a little excited for baseball season to start. I love baseball. I hope you guys are excited for baseball season to start. There's been some fun movement here in the offseason. It's been fun. Can't wait for it. We'll definitely get a ton of free bets out for baseball each and every day, hopefully. That, by the way, that fumble 6, the 98-yard fumble 6 for the Bengals last week, what a game changer that was, right? I mean, it looked like the Ravens could upset the Bengals, and then all of a sudden, on the goal line, that was awful. Do you know if a player doesn't record a stat if DraftKings voids the entire bet or just that portion? I'm not sure I understand the question, John. If a player doesn't record a stat, if DraftKings voids that or just that portion? Try to explain that to me better. Are you saying like if a player doesn't record a stat? Oh, no. If they're playing in the game and they don't record a stat, then they count it. But if the player is out of the game, if the player was like on inactive, then they void that part of the bet. 2nd and goal there, thrown out of the end zone. I get what you're saying. John, that's funny, man. When I was in college, right out of college. Well, no, it was like during college. I worked at the Wide World of Sports down at Disney, and I was Atlanta Braves, and I worked a little bit in the Houston Astros facility, which was in Kissimmee. I got to tell you, you're right. Those guys are assholes, but I still love baseball. But I also have to remember that spring training, a lot of those guys don't even make the team. 3rd and goal, he throws it away again. This is weird. It was false start. That's why. Okay, the play didn't even count. I was like, what is going on? All right, 3rd down and goal. 3rd down and goal. 1:55 left, and it's going to be backed up towards the... It's at the 10-yard line. 3rd down and goal. Burrow looks across the middle, and it's a touchdown! That's Jamar Chase with his 2nd one of the game. You got to be kidding me, man. Wow. That's a great catch, by the way. It's a good throw, but it's a better catch. And to keep your feet in, that's a beaut. That's a beauty. Woo! Ooh, does he have it? Where's the end? Where's the end of the end zone? Yeah, he's good. It's very hard to see where the end of the end zone is there. But yeah, he's good. It was a good touchdown. Good touchdown. 13 plays, 75 yards. They've just been grinding, right? Absolutely been grinding. 1. Yeah. It's hard to see because of where the end zone line is, but I think it's that white. I think they're looking at the ball, though, and I haven't been paying attention to that. So he... Oh, I don't think... I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not sure he's got possession of that football. We'll see. We'll see. Now the play on the field is going to be a touchdown, and that's going to make it hard for them to overturn. So I could see the play on the field stands rather than confirmed in this situation, right? The guy, so I have the sound up a little bit. The guy said that they may overturn this, which is surprising because, see, to me, he had the football, right? And he hits it, and it does kind of move. However, it does seem like he had, let's see, it's close. Wow, they called it incomplete, and that is massive. That's going to force a field goal. And wow, that is a huge call. What do you guys think in the chat? Justified? Justified to be overturned? I'm going to put the 17 points up because I don't see them missing this, but who knows? Yeah. Huh. I understand what they're saying here. That when he does get possession of, again, I do, his feet are out. It's close. It could have gone either way. I think the call on the field, though, being a touchdown, made it that more difficult to overturn. So, hey, good on him. 28-yarder by McPherson. Let's see if he can put this one through. And he does. 17-7. So, it's a good goal line stand. I mean, it really wasn't on that last call. A little bit lucky. $17-7. And here's the thing, guys. If the Bengals give up a touchdown or even a field goal, if they give up any points here to close out this half, Buffalo gets the ball to start the 3rd, and then pending another field goal touchdown, I mean, we could have ourselves a hell of a game. Right? This one might, oh God, this has got the makings of having a really good game. I just hope it comes to fruition. By the way, if you looked at our Twitter, the bet that we had in Serie A was Juventus Atlanta over 2.5 goals, and it's 3-3 in the 64th minute. Pretty easy winner there. I love when that stuff hits pretty easily, right? All right, we're at commercial break, guys. Thanks for stopping in. It is good for the spread, really. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. That kind of sucks because I had Jamar Chase 2 touchdowns combined with Singletary for 2 touchdowns, and I think it's going to be far-fetched to get that. We'll see, though. Plenty of game left. All right, let's see what the Bills can do. Coming out of commercial break, let's see if they can come back, if they can get some points on the board, go into halftime, and you got to have confidence. If you can score a touchdown or a field goal here after how this game started, you got to feel like you're going to win this game. The momentum shift with a touchdown here would be so massive. So it'd be astronomical for this team. McPherson kicking off. I don't know why we have a massive amount of snow. I live off the lake, but here in Cleveland. This one's going to be taken back to the 10, 15, and out to the 20-yard line. I think Hines there was trying to maybe do too much, but doesn't even get him out to the 25. I like how they made Gene Steratore come into this to the Bills. He's got to sit there in the cold. I'd be like, why can't I do this one at home? All right, first down and 10. Here we go. Bills from the 20. They got 1:43. They got all 3 timeouts. Plenty of time to go score some points. Now, can the execution be there? We'll see. Back to throw is Allen. He's got time. Throws across the middle. That's caught. That's going to be Knox for about 5 yards to the 25-yard line. Second down and 5. No huddle. 1:20 left on the clock. Still no urgency there by Allen and this team. Back to throw. Allen looks across the middle again. That one is knocked down. To be honest, he had 2 guys across the middle. He went for the shorter one, and I actually thought he should have gone a little bit deeper, but all right, here we go. Allen, third down. You got to get the first down. You don't want to punt and give Cincinnati with 2 timeouts a chance to score even more points. They throw left side. That is caught at the 34 for a first down. That's Knox again, and that'll stop the clock with 1:11 remaining. So first down and 10 from the 34-yard line. Back to throws Allen. He's got some time. Pocket closes, but he gets it off. Throws for a first down to Diggs all the way down to the 41-yard line of the Cincinnati Bengals. What a catch. Oh, my gosh. I got to be honest with you guys. When I saw that thrown a little high like that, I didn't think, number 1, Diggs was going to catch it, and number 2, I didn't think he was going to get his feet in, and he did both. Wow. No huddle here. 1:05 left. Allen, empty set in the backfield from the 41. Back to throw. Looks left, pumps left, throws left, batted down. Batted down. 10 out of 15 for 111. Josh Allen here in the first half of this game. I told you when he had 6 yards, he's going to have to throw the football. Billy Joe, that's a low blow, but true. 100%. Second down and 10 from the 41. Allen, 2 wideouts to the right. Wasn't expecting the snap. Gets it. He's going to have to throw that. And he, oh no! Oh, it was tipped. And it hung up in the air. And Bills fans must have just been absolutely holding their breath there. That one could have been picked off pretty easily. But it is third down and 10, and quite honestly, they're not really at that field goal mark yet, so I would assume they're not playing for a first down here. They're going to play for about 5 to 6 yards, get Bass, more of like a 40 to 48-yard field goal. We'll see what they do. There's 55 seconds left here. Allen's going to go empty set, 3 wideouts right, 1 to the left. Back to throw. Allen scrambles right side. He gets out of it. He runs. He throws deep. And it's incomplete. There's a flag on the play that was sort of intended for Diggs. I got to see what this flag is. Holding on the offense. They're going to decline this penalty, which is probably a smart move because it's going to be a, you know what? I go for it. Why not go for it? Ooh, I would say go for it. They're going to kick this field goal? No, they're going to punt it. Ooh, see, I don't agree with this. Have some balls here, guys. Like, either go for it. $47 seconds left. Cincinnati would just run this out most likely if they do punt it. They are going to punt it. And caught at the 9. So, yeah, they're probably just going to run this one out. We'll see. We go to commercial break. They got 2 timeouts. They could go down the field if they wanted to. I'd be really surprised if they did, though. I'd be really surprised. All right, we're at commercial break, guys. 17-7. That was, John. It sure was. It would have been cool if they would have maybe tried to fake that. All right, let's see. John, I think they're just going to run it out here with Mixon. And remember, guys, we'll take a quick commercial break at halftime. I got to order some food. I've been eating all day. I just realized that. I take that back. I had a breakfast sandwich. By the way, if you guys want a cheap but great kitchen appliance. Look at Hamilton Beach. They have a English muffin breakfast sandwich maker. It is by far the most useful and easiest thing in the entire world. It's like $30. It is fantastic. Check it out. I think we got actually ours off of Amazon, but it's Hamilton Beach is the company that makes it. First down and 10. Let's see if Burrow goes and throws here from the 9. I'd be super surprised if this is not a draw play. And it's not. Burrow's going to throw it. Well, it's the P-Reen who's going to go right side with it, and he's going to get out of bounds near a first down. So 33 seconds here, and because of that play, maybe they do end up throwing it a little bit. Maybe they do. We'll see. Burrow back to throw. Looks left. There's P-Reen again. And this time he's only going to get out to the 25. I think they just take it into half here. Let's see if they do. No, they take a timeout. I don't get it, but okay. All right, second down and 5. Second down and 5 from the 25-yard line. With 27 seconds left and one timeout, they're going to throw it again. Burrow back to throw. Looks right, throws across the middle. That is caught to P-Reen again to the 32. They have one timeout, and I guess you could take it. And they're going to. It's still super dangerous to me doing this. I mean, we saw in the Bills game after they came out of halftime, you saw them fumble and pick up, and it was a fumble 6 for the Dolphins. So, and I know that wasn't the same situation, but still, I'm just showing you what could happen near the goal line or down here. And I know now they're at the 30-yard line, but what if you throw a pick 6? I mean, that's why you've had such a great first half. The chances of you getting into field goal range here is not going to happen. Even if you throw it 40 yards and get in field goal range, to then go have to spike the ball in 20 seconds, it's going to be hard to do. Back to throws Burrow. Let's see if he does it. He's going to have to throw for it. No, he's going to run it. If he gets out of bounds, he might have. Well, no, see, then he's screwed up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Tick, 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 tick. All right, so there's 2 seconds left, but now you've risked a play with your star quarterback where he could have got hurt on. And now what are you going to do? Throw it to the end zone for a Hail Mary? I don't understand the calls. Especially when you don't need it. Okay, if you need it, for sure. But, yeah. Here we go. 2 seconds left. We'll take a break here at halftime. I don't think that this is, I hate this. This is just all this is entertainment. I would be surprised if Burrow even gets the Hail Mary down to the end zone because he'll probably throw short. Burrow back to throw. Here it comes. He steps up. He throws to the end zone. And it's not, yeah. I mean, that's the other risky throw. If Gabe Davis catches that, he could run it back and score a touchdown. To me, that's kind of nuts that why you would risk that. But hey, it ends up not even mattering at all. And that's going to do it for halftime, guys. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be back at the start of the second half. We're going to go fill up our Yahtzee shaker. You do the same, and we'll see you soon. All right, guys, welcome back. Second half about to get started. Yes, sir. We got a good one. We got a good one for sure. 17-7. The score doesn't indicate it's going to be good, but I can tell the second half is going to be absolute fire. I know it's going to be a good one. You just got to hope that the Bills can put some things together. They talk in the locker room, and I don't think they need to make adjustments. I think they just need to execute better. And I also think maybe the game plan, running the football there a little too much in the first quarter, hurt them. But we'll see what happens. I said that Josh Allen might throw for 45 to 50 times. He's only thrown 17, but that's because they haven't been moving the football well. They are going to get the ball here to start the second half. Winner of this one takes on the Chiefs with a chance to go to the Super Bowl on the line next weekend, a week from today. We are underway, and it is a short kick to the 5-yard line, taking the 15, 20, 25, and Hines is going to take it out to the 28-yard line. Little extracurricular activities going on the field, but not too much. All right, first down and 10. Let's see what Josh Allen and this Bills offense can get going here. Welcome on in, friends of the channel. Thanks for smashing that like button. Let's get up to 30 likes today. It's first and 10 from the 28-yard line. Allen's in the gun, 2 wideouts left, 1 to the right. They hand it off after I just said I didn't understand that play calling. I guess they want to continue to go with a balanced attack here, and they are going to go with 3 or 4 yards there on first down. So second down and 6 from the 31. Allen in the gun. Singletary to his left, 2 wideouts left, 1 to the right. Allen's going to change the play here at the line of scrimmage. Back to throw. Allen pumps fake once, twice. That's a nice pass there to Diggs for a first down out to the 38-yard line. There is some tension between these two teams right off the bat to start the second half. Might have carried over there from the end of that first half with Allen talking shit as he went into the end zone. But, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. So first down and 10 from the 39-yard line. Allen in the gun, back to throw. Nope, he hands it off. Singletary, that was a good – I actually like that kind of the way he play-actioned. It might have been a PRO. But it was a draw kind of sweep there to the right-hand side. Goes for about 3 yards. And we're going to get second down and 4 after a nice carry there by Singletary. So the Bills have come out. They've showed they're not going to get away from this rushing attack. They're going to stick with it. They're going to see if that's going to open up some yards down the field later. This would be a great opportunity here on third down and 4 to maybe air it out. But this formation they have tells me run, and it is going to be a run up the middle. And that is going to be a first down across midfield to the 48-yard line of Cincinnati. And remember, a touchdown here makes this a one-possession game. And all of a sudden, what happened in that first quarter kind of gets negated, right? So Singletary getting a lot of touches here to start the third quarter. He's going to be next to Allen in the gun again. And what are we going to get here? Not sure what's going down. Oh, there's I think we have some equipment issue problems. Yeah, Burrow's looked good. I mean, he's got a lot of guys around him. I guess this is what tells me if you have a good quarterback or an elite quarterback. I would say Burrow's a good quarterback because if you take Burrow out and you put somebody else in, do you think they'd be able to lead that offense to a great passing attack? With Higgins, Boyd, Chase, Hurst, I think you could. I mean, Burrow's a good quarterback, but I think a lot of the credit should have to go to the defenses not being able to handle everybody in the wide receiver core. Allen gets out of a sack, throws wide open. Oh, down to the 31 goes, I think that's Shakir, maybe? Wow. Allen should have been sacked on that. Instead, gets out of the side of the pocket and gets all the way down on a nice pass play. Wide open Shakir there, down to the 31-yard line. Wow. Good scrambling. And here we go. Bills. Allen now 12 of 19 for 136. I think he's going to have to throw for 300 if they want to win this game. From the 31, Allen back to throw. Looks left. He's going to run. And he's, nope, he's going to tuck it now. I thought he was going to throw it. He tucks it and goes out of bounds for about 2 yards. I know they don't have the line of scrimmage line in front of them and they can't see where the line of scrimmage is. They just have that mentally. But he could have probably picked up 4 or 5 yards there if he just makes that decision to tuck it a little bit quicker. Yeah, I know, Billy, but you know what I want to say with that is I'd like to see quarterbacks with different teams. I like them to move around more because or have wide receivers drop off because I think it is a good indication of whether it's because you have great weapons around you and you're a good quarterback. I think he's a little bit of both. He's a good quarterback and he's got great weapons around him. And that's a winning recipe, right? Now, I think that's why the Browns are going to soon find out next year that even if Deshaun Watson shows improvements, you don't have the weapons around him to really – I mean, you got a good running back, but, okay, Peoples-Jones, Amari Cooper. I mean, you got B-minus wide receivers out there. You have to put some good people around him. He is going to lose some weapons, but you know what? They could pull, what's his name did. 3rd and 2. Allen's going to run it himself. He's going to get the first down, I think. He put the ball out in front of him, and I think he got it. Who was the guy that took the pay cut, and they were able then to keep – was it Brady back with the Patriots when he did that? I don't think it was. God, there's a guy that took a pay cut to keep all of his people around him so they could pay everybody else. Oh, I don't think he's better than Mahomes. So 1st down and 10, Rodgers. Was it Rodgers? But back when he had the weapons, I think, yeah. 1st down and 10. To the end zone, that was incomplete. Oh, how does the cameraman not see that coming? Oh, it was a girl, too. She got taken out by Diggs. Yeah, that wasn't a good throw anyways. Even if he caught it, that was going out of bounds. All right, well, here we go. 3rd down. Nope, 2nd down. Is it 2nd? I think it's 2nd. Yeah, 2nd and 10. Well, Diggs obviously shaken up. That girl leveled him. That's funny. All right, commercial break here. Yeah, that might have been true. Adams left. Green Bay, if you want to talk about, in my opinion, if you want to talk about front offices or organizations that have become a dumpster fire, not on the playing field. I mean, somewhat on the playing field, but Green Bay is up there for sure. I think Green Bay made the wrong move in not just trying to get Rodgers out last year or whenever he started the bullshit, maybe 2 years ago. I think Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback, and he always will be. However, he is up there in years, and if you're not going to put anybody around him, I mean, look at his wide receiver core. He had nobody. You're just not going to get the job done. And as good as he is, he throws tantrums left and right because the front office wouldn't go and get anybody for him. Well, I'm sorry, buddy, but I think you've kind of annihilated some of those relationships, and that's why. Anyways, they're a dumpster fire front office. I think the Browns are a dumpster fire front office. I think the Rams, despite selling their soul to get a Super Bowl, and I don't want this to be misconstrued, I would sell my soul for a Browns Super Bowl. I think they've now put themselves in a position where they're a dumpster fire. I mean, I'm hearing things that Baker Mayfield would be the starting quarterback next year. And if that's your plan going forward for the Rams, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. So, wouldn't that be nuts if Baker Mayfield took over that franchise? I mean, Stafford, I know, is the guy out there, but he has a lot of injury problems. Sean McVay is, he's on his way out of there. He doesn't want to be there anymore. I mean, that's just it's just a whole problem over there. And that's what happens when you sell your soul to the devil. But still, that Super Bowl, it was worth it. It was worth it. Yeah. You know what I hate? And this is why I love great players. In fact, if you guys look back, I was a huge fan of Michael Jordan. And I really don't think Michael Jordan whined as much as LeBron James does. Now, I was younger, so I might have not seen it or don't remember it as well. But I'm telling you, I think LeBron James is one of the worst whiners in all of sports. And that's why I don't respect him. I just go move on with your day. 2nd down and 10. Allen out of the commercial break. Throw across the middle. It's a first down inside the 10. It's taking the down at the 8 by Beasley. He slid all the way to the 6. We'll see where they mark it. But it is going to be 1st down and goal for the Buffalo Bills here to start this 3rd quarter. Wow. And that's all Josh Allen. That's all him. 1st down and goal from the 9, they're going to mark it as. Davis goes in motion right side. McKenzie's in the slot. Cook's in the backfield. Davis comes back left side. They hand it off to Cook. He goes left side. That's going to be a loss of 2. Back to the 11-yard line. Not a great play. Not a good play there. But Rodgers is another guy, in my opinion, who always whines too much. Brady, too. I don't think Kobe was bad for basketball. I think Kobe was way better for basketball than LeBron. But Brady does whine a little too much, and they get some good candid shots of him on the sideline doing so too. He doesn't really care who's looking at him. 2nd down and goal. Allen back to throw. Looks end zone. Throws left side short, and it's going to be down at the 7-yard line. That is the Hines. So 3rd down and goal coming up. I can already see what's going to happen here on 3rd down. Allen's going to QB sneak this. He's just going to take it into his own hands. Although they are 7 yards out. It's going to be hard for him to do that. So 3rd down and goal. This has, again, been about a 7-minute drive. They're taking a ton of time on offense going down the field, not like Cincinnati. They go left side to the end zone, and that was overthrown. That was intended for, it might have been for Knox. I didn't see who that was. I think that was Knox, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Knox. Well, they went to him, but it was overthrown, and they're going to have Bass come out here and kick a field goal. Well, this would make it 17-10 if it goes in. Bass to make it a 1-score game. Kick up and in. 17-10. And it's crazy to think that this is a 1-score game, the way that this game has gone, right? I mean, it's a little nuts to think. All right, we go to commercial break, guys. And we will see what comes out of this. But I'll tell you, if the Bills somehow can get a stop here and score and tie this game up, whew, I think it's hard. I think it's hard then to bet Cincinnati is going to win the game. He is, Billy. Most in the league, 5 or 6. I think it's 6. I heard somebody say 5 a couple days ago, but he threw one, if I'm not mistaken, in the Dolphins game, right? Maybe it wasn't in the red zone. Maybe it was just outside. Oh, it is still, guys, look at this. This is nuts. Look at this. It's still coming down. There was no snow, not 1 inch. Not 1 inch was on the ground this morning. Crazy. All right. So let's see what we got. Anything good going on? Let's see. All right. So on our remembered plays today, Memphis +3. That was our Patreon bet. That was a winner. Pittsburgh, New Jersey over 6. That wasn't a winner. Malkin, that wasn't a winner. Tim Hardaway Jr. over 2.5 threes. That was a winner. So we got two plays left. If we go 1-1, it's a push day. If we go 2-0, it's a winning day. If we go 0-2, it's a losing day. Let me see when they are. Maybe I'll give one out. One's at 7 in the NHL, and then the NBA one is at 8. We'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling like. All right, Bass kicking off here to the Bengals. I've seen multiple people in the crowd who have not been wearing shirts, and that is nuts to me. Even my 20-year-old self would be like, I don't think this is a great idea. You know what would be a great Netflix documentary? Do like a Bills Mafia, but like the day after the games. Right? Like, we're here with Tim, who was in -4-degree weather yesterday for about 5.5, 6 hours as he started tailgating pretty early. And he didn't wear a shirt the entire day. Let's see how he's doing. And then they cut to Tim, and Tim has frostbite everywhere. John, now that the game's already started, can you share on this? I already told you or maybe you weren't in yet. On this game, I took I got Boyd over his yards, and then the other was James Cook over 7.5 receiving yards. Boyd had a good first play on that first drive, and ever since then hasn't seen anything. There's a first down run by Burrow. Yeah, I need let's see what Boyd was. I feel like it was like 30 something. I'll have to take a look. Yeah, I got Boyd at 34.5, so I need 11 more yards for Boyd. And James Cook hasn't done anything. So first down and 10 from the 38-yard line. There's a pass out to Chase, and that's going to go all the way to midfield for another first down. And you know what? It seems like the Bills have an absolute problem at the moment of not being able to tackle people. Chase should have only gone for maybe 2-3 yards. Crazy. All right, first down and 10, Cincinnati at the 48-yard line. Back to throws Burrow. He's got time, looks right-hand side. That is caught. And that is Higgins at the 39 for another first down. And the Bills are not going to be able to win this football game if they cannot stop the offense. Yeah, Billy, me too, man. They keep going. They went to him on that first drive for that big pass play, and then we've only seen him one other time, and I think it was that one-handed catch that he couldn't pull in. And there's an incomplete pass to Mixon as Burrow was taken down by his ankle, and he might be injured here. Let's see. No. He's going to get back up. He's fine. What do we got Higgins at? Higgins is at 28 right now. All right, second down and 10. Burrow, 20 of 30 for 208. Back to throw. Pump fakes. Throws right. That's complete. Oh, that was Irwin. And he should have had that on a nice little cross route. He's at least going to get 7-8 on that. Whew. So it's becoming a little more difficult, it looks like, to catch his football. Or maybe he just didn't look the catch into his hands, although it kind of looked like he did, and then he looked up. But not a great... That's a big drop there. That's a big drop. Third down and 10. Bills Mafia got to go crazy now in the stadium. They're 3 of 5, the Bengals, at the moment in the game on third downs. And we're going to get a timeout here. Buffalo's going to take... Wow, that's interesting. All right, so Buffalo took the timeout there. Huh. All right, third and 10. We'll see. We'll see what happens. By the way, I'm excited for these Pro Bowl games. I'm excited to see what this is all about. Now, I'll tell you one thing. I never enjoyed the Pro Bowl. I think it was the worst thing football's ever put on TV, and that includes the XFL and all those leagues that just dissipated. But I'll tell you this. If this football games, the Pro Bowl games, are televised and it is the stupidest thing ever, just get rid of the weekend. Who cares? Nobody cares about that weekend. Third down and 10. There's a throw. That is complete to Hurst. And he's going to, he hops over the defender for a first down. And the Bills wasted a timeout so they could talk, but somebody in the huddle should have said, hey, don't go low on Hurst because he's going to jump right over you. And that's exactly what he did. A nice little tight end screen there and gets out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Wow, great play, great hurdle, great first down. Good stuff all around. What's up, Ian? How you doing, man? It actually wouldn't be that big of an upset. It wouldn't be that big of an upset. The XFL does start here in a few weeks. I will not be putting out picks for the XFL. By the way, educational piece here. If you see somebody out there giving out picks for the XFL, my personal opinion is don't just block that person. It's not a reputable person. There's nobody in the world that is handicapping the XFL on a daily basis. In fact, the first time they probably even know of the teams is probably that first day they hand out plays. But Ian, what's up, buddy? Hope you're having a good one. Hope it's good in the UK. I'm still sick. I'm looking forward to Tuesday when my Wycombe Wanderers in the English League One take on the Yellow Devils. I think it's the Yellow Devils of Oxford. All right, what do we got here? We got third. It's close. Did they give him the first down? That's a first down. No, I think that's a first down. All right, 3:20 left here in the third. That's right, John. That's right. And I don't think I should have to say this out loud, but it also goes with Russian ping pong. All right, third down and one. Third down and 1. Inches. It's not even 1. They're going to pitch it out to Mixon, and that's going to be an easy first down and more. To the 5-yard line, Mixon goes. First down and goal for the Cincinnati Bengals. Woo. Mixon has had a really special day. Paintball. Royal Rumble odds. Yeah, Mixon's eating. He's having a good day. I would give it to him again here, quite honestly. Let's see if he can give it to Mixon. Let's see if Mixon can get a touchdown. They're not. They're going to throw it. Burrow back to throw. Throws left. That's incomplete. That was intended, I guess, for Irwin. Wow, they're going to call pass interference on that. That's a bad call, in my opinion. I mean, first off, that ball was nowhere near going to be caught. Oh, man. So now it's first down and goal from the 2. Tre'Davious White, come on, man. I'm not. Okay, maybe. I was thinking from after. I didn't see the 2 arms beforehand. All right, let's see if they go to Mixon. Give it to Mixon. You're on the 2-yard line. Don't pull a Seattle Seahawks here. Well, Mixon can't get in. Or can he? No. Close. Woo! Look at. He's so close. He just couldn't get that ball to the other side of his body. So second down and goal. This is quite honestly, I know you try to outthink the defense, but quite honestly, run it 4 times with Mixon right here, just right up the middle. Or Burrow might go for it, really. And we're going to get a timeout. It's going to be the Bills again. Or 12. Never mind, there's a flag. All right, let's see what they do. First down and goal after the flag. Give it to Mixon. Oh, my God. That's going to be, yeah. Half the distance to the goal at this moment is inside the end zone. What's up, Steven? Good to see you, man. Just give it to Mixon or Pirine or anybody. You don't need. This is why people lose games, though, is because they overthink on this situation. This is why the Seattle Seahawks let Malcolm Butler become a name. I think Mixon's in. Let's see what they do here. I think Mixon got in. How did he not go in? I got to see a goal line. Look, I can't believe he didn't get that in. There's no way. His whole body went over the line. That's a touchdown. Here, right here. Oh, my God, it's a touchdown. But with that said, they are going to challenge this. In all honesty, though, you can't see the football. And if you can't see the football, they can't actually say that he was in. You can't see the football. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see what happens here. But you can't see the football, and that's the problem, I think, in this spot. Billy, you guys won this game. There's no, it's over. The Bills can't stop you guys. They just can't stop. VAR. I 100% think it was a touchdown, but I also 100% think that we will not see this get overturned because you can't see the football. Right? Ugh. We have seen far wilder. Oh, guys, I hope you're having a great Sunday. What are you guys doing for food on this wonderful football Sunday? We, the wife and I at halftime ordered some Chinese food. I'm just in a mood for some Chinese food. The butt cheek catch. That's true. Anybody feeling Chinese tonight? That actually should be here. We door dashed it. Should be close. Where's it at? It's gonna take the God. It must be busy because we ordered it at halftime and it's still 12 to 17 minutes away. Oh, Billy, man, for sure. I was sitting there. I'm like, what do you want to DoorDash? And then I just was like, oh, I got me some sesame chicken. Listen, this is gonna start probably an argument, but by the way, if you're eating Chinese food, you have to get white rice. The fried rice, I'm not a big fan of. The white rice, to me, so much better because like if you put the sesame chicken on it, like the sauce marinates, the white rice. I don't like that fried rice. Not a big fan of fried rice. They did call it a touchdown. Wow. They called it a touchdown. Holy shit. I cannot, but where's the angle that the ball was seen? Guys, that's nuts to me. That's pretty nuts. I can't believe that. All right. Well, let's change the score. 24-10. That's crazy. I can't believe that was overturned. That's nuts. Viking, you're hungover, so pizza. Cold pizza is always good. Oh, that did look like it was called late too, huh? Yes, John. Last time I was in Dallas a couple years ago, I was in Seattle. I flew to Dallas, Texas for a little bit. That night I was there, I had Thai food, man. They do have some great Thai food. The price on the Bills to win, that's a good question. Let's take a look. Let's open up our new DraftKings Sportsbook here in Ohio. Let's open it up and let's see what we get. They are 4-1. It's not as high as I thought it'd be. They're only down 2 touchdowns, and it's the third quarter here. Hines is going to run this out to about the 31-yard line with 1:11 left to go. Yeah, 4-1 on the Bills. Anybody want to throw money on that? There's a flag on the play. Holding on the offense is to bring them back down to like the 10-yard line. Jeez, man. The Bills just continue to kick themselves while they're down. All right, so 1st down and 10 from, I can't really see the line. Yeah, about the 10-yard line, maybe the 11. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. Allen back to throw. Looks right. Rolls right. Throws right. Incomplete, intended for Diggs around the 40-yard line. Not great. Not great. Pork lo mein, man, that's great, Al. That's good. Good stuff. I love some pork lo mein. That's good stuff. That's actually, I think, my wife's favorite. Viking, it should be a good game. Again, I do think that I hate to say it, but I do think Cowboys +4, and I think they're going to win outright. I think we're going to see the Cowboys and the Eagles. Second down and 10. I'm probably so far off, though. There's a completion and a nice spin move out to the 20. So it's going to be third and much more manageable as McKenzie makes a nice spin move there. So third down and 2 coming up for Buffalo. And I don't think you're at a point right now that you have to go for it on fourth down, but this would be the last time that you would have the opportunity to probably punt it and get away with it. We are going to see at least one more play here at the end of the third quarter. And our wheel of winners is just around the corner, so stay tuned for that. You think, Viking? So third down and 2 coming up. Allen throws deep left side, wide open though. It was wide open, but there wasn't enough oomph on the ball, and Davis had to slow up. Allen just did not lead him enough, and I think he kind of threw off his back foot, and he just, oh no, you know what? That's on Davis. I thought maybe a hand got in there, and it kind of did, but Davis could have had that. Man, Davis could have had that. Big game Gabe just does not come through this time. Sorry, excuse me. At least you guys can't get sick through the internet. God, that would be awful if you could. There'd be a pandemic every other day. So 4th and 2, they are going to punt it here, and that should take us to the end of the third quarter. 3, 2, 1. Oh no, come on, just run the clock out. Thank you, John. So yeah, we are 2 seconds away here from the end of the third quarter, and we will get Jay. I think our food's here. I'm just telling you because they'll probably just leave it and run. And it's like 6 feet of snow out there now. No, not yet. I'll tell you when the car leaves. Because why do you want to ever talk to a person in DoorDash, right? First down and 10 from the 36. Back to throw. Burrow underneath. That goes to Mixon. He's going to get to the 40, 45. First down out across midfield. Wow. If you are not able to stop the Bengals. We have a package outside too, by the way. If you're not able to stop the Bengals going down the field, then this game's going to be really over. You read an article where the writer complained about Allen's desire to throw long, consistently bypassing what? Why? Why does he do that? Yeah, Viking, 100%. It's done. It's going to be done 100%. Yeah, you're good, babe. All right. Well, can we get Boyd some yards? Can we get him some yards, please? I can't believe we haven't had anything. Since that first drive, he hasn't had anything. Did Brady leave the Bucks? I don't think so. Unless I'm sitting here and that just broke and it's on Twitter everywhere. I don't think so. Not yet. Yeah, definitely not yet. I think the problem with that, Al, is I think he's number one. There's been a lot of pressure on him, and he's had to scramble a lot. But I kind of mentioned this earlier. I don't think he goes through his progressions as well as he should, and I think he gets infatuated with the one person that he thinks should get the ball on that play. So he's a free agent, but technically he hasn't left anywhere yet. But yeah, I think when he goes through his progressions, I just think that there's, that situation of, okay, maybe Gabe Davis was the number one on that list there, and he didn't look at the other two that might have been open or something. I don't know. He's an interesting fellow when it comes to passing the football. On the other hand, he might just be winging it every play, because there's a lot of rushing plays that I sit there, or passing plays that I sit there, and I'm like, I don't think that was your intention before the snap. ESPN just sent out an update that said the Bills are in big trouble. Yeah, ESPN. The Bills are in massive amount of trouble right now, for sure. It's first down and 10. They're going to hand it off to Mixon, who's had a great day. He's going to go left side. He's going to get another 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 yards down to the 41-yard line. And, I mean, game over, right? I can't see the Bills winning this football game. All right, so second down and 1. Hand it off to Mixon. I don't think, John, they're going to pass the football. I hope they do. I hope they go to Boyd maybe one more time. But we'll see. They do hand it off to Mixon up the middle, and that's going to go to the 38-yard line for a first down. So I just, with the way, I mean, even if they put up a field goal, it's a 3-score game. I would just run. P-Reen's coming in. Just run. Take the time off the clock. Buffalo's not going to, first off, Buffalo already wasted a timeout on a stupid one, which then they gave up a 3rd down and 10 conversion to Hayden Hurst. They only have 2 timeouts. They're obviously not going to call any timeouts now. You got 3. You can take another 2.5 minutes off the clock right now and then kick a field goal. They are going to throw the ball. Thank God Chase grabbed that. And he's going to go for about 7. But that was a safe pass. That wasn't really anything too risky. I can't believe he tiptoed that line and got like 7-8 yards out of that. At most, you think when he catches that football, which was a great catch, right there, that first guy's got to hit him. How? I mean, do the Bengals have Crisco on all of these guys? Oh, no, I'll do Wheel of Winners. I totally missed it. Sorry. I'll do it, Al. I'll do it at the next commercial break. I totally forgot. Sorry. I forgot I was talking about. Oh, that was a bad pass play. I'll do Wheel of Winners at the next commercial. I totally forgot. I don't know why, because I said, you know what it was? It was the damn 2 seconds before the quarter ended. I'm like, we're going to do Wheel of Winners. And then, of course, they go to commercial break, come back for 2 seconds, then it goes to commercial break again, and I just forgot. Well, also, I got excited because I got Chinese food that got here, which now I can't eat for another 12 minutes and 54 seconds of game time. They're down and 2. Let's go to Boyd. Come on, go to Boyd. I think a blitz is coming here. It does, from the middle a little bit. They pick it up. They throw deep. Left side. Incomplete. Oh, what? That was intended for Higgins. There's a flag. It's going to, you know what? I'm going to do Wheel of Winners right now because this could be an injury timeout. All right. Here's how it works, guys. If you haven't ever played Wheel of Winners, I have this wheel here. We'll see what we play for. If it lands on a white number, that means that if you're a Patreon subscriber / supporter of Grandstand Bettors, you can win that prize. If it lands on a orange number, that means you could win. Anybody can win that prize. So let's see what we're playing for today. And we are playing for a Grandstand Bettors sweatshirt, but it's only for Patreon members. So I know there are a few Patreon members in here. If you are a Patreon member, you're the only person that can win this one. So put sweatshirt in the chat. I know there are a couple Patreon members probably in here. Just let me know, and we'll do it at the next commercial break. All right. Sorry, I'm just watching. I'm watching this commercial. I love these progressive commercials. The ones with like the old guy who like tells people how to like behave. All right, we got Al, sports betting chick. Winners. Let me put you guys in there. I think there's 2 more that I saw in there today as well. If they're still here, that's one thing, but let's see. All right. I got those 2. Ian, yes. Ian, by the way, is a great supporter of us on Patreon. He does the 2nd tier. Thank you, sir. Love it. Al, I don't think you were here, but we do have good news with Ian. Ian and I think Ian's going to join Grandstand Bettors in some capacity with some live streams when it comes to next football season and maybe in the near future. So we're continuing to talk about that. But yeah, Ian might become part of the family. I mean, he already is because he's a Patreon subscriber, but he might become part of the family. All right, first down and goal. That's a bullshit call. I'm sorry. It's BS. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, good. Yeah. I'm excited about it. I'm excited. First down and goal. I didn't really see this hit, and they haven't really showed it. Ian, market. Didn't we talk about gopher racing? First and goal. Joe Burrow decides to keep it himself, and it's going to be 2nd down and 4. 2nd down and 4. We'll do the wheel of winner spin here in a bit at the next commercial break. But 12:30 left. I mean, the game's kind of over. So Joe Burrow in the gun. Let's see if he runs again. Oh, that was going to Hayden Hurst for a touchdown, and he just couldn't grab it. So 3rd down and goal coming up. How's that not a push-off on Hurst? Oh, no, never mind. Sorry, I saw it now. Okay, he slipped. My fault. I thought it was a push-off. I didn't see the couple seconds beforehand. So 3rd down and goal. 3rd down and goal, and, I mean, if you want any chance in hell, you have to stop him here, right? They give it to Mixon. He's not going to get it. It's going to be 4th down from the 2. I still don't understand why you just don't rush the ball 4 times anyway. You stop the clock for no reason whatsoever there. So they'll come out and kick a field goal. They'll make it a 3-score game. Quite honestly, the way that the Bills have been going down the football field, taking 7-8 minutes just to score their points, there's no way they even see the ball 3 times. And there's the chip shot, 27-10. And the Cincinnati Bengals absolutely have come into Buffalo and said, you know what? We're going back to the Super Bowl, and we want Kansas City. And we're going to go through Kansas City to do it. So 11:22 left. And let's do our Wheel of Winter spin as they go to commercial break. Here we go. We got Ian, Sports Betting Chick, and Al. Why is that? I don't know why that's over there. Oh, it might be my background. Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay. All right. Here we go, guys. We're spinning it. For the sweatshirt. Who's it going to land on? It's going to land on Mr. Ian. You have won yourself a sweatshirt. First class. First class over to the UK. Congratulations, Ian. So have the Bills just choked it? Yeah, Ian, they have. They've absolutely choked. They don't look good. They don't look good at all. 2 TDs, onside kick, and the snow could happen. Viking, listen, if you have any of that weed, share it with everybody because that's crazy. It is, and Steven sentiments my point that, or cements my point. That's, it's over for Buffalo. Bengals do have the Chiefs number. They sure do, but what do you think the total opens of that game? 54.5? You think 54.5 that it opens up at? Maybe 52 and it gets bet up to 54.5? Or maybe it opens at like 53 and gets bet up to like 56.5. That's going to be interesting. I joke about weed, but I've never smoked weed in my entire life. All right, here we go. Here we go. (27-10), 11 minutes left. $51.5, Al? All right. All right. Yeah, I could see that. I could also see the books putting it a little bit higher only because they don't want it to get, because I think that's a huge liability. You're going to have sharps on that number. I think it does. I think it is a little higher than that because I think you're going to get books not wanting to have liability with some big bets right off the bat. I don't judge either. In fact, a ton of my friends in college, that's all they did. It'll make your music awesome. If I had time to listen to music. Well, first off, is he available tonight, Viking? I haven't looked at any updates on him, to be quite honest with you. Is he good to go? Because I thought he was questionable for tonight and definitely for the Super Bowl. Questionable for next week, but definitely probably available for the Super Bowl. Allen back to throw. He's got to do something here. He throws across the middle. That's caught. That is what they need. Down to the 42-yard line right off the bat of Cincinnati. That goes to Knox. And, yeah, they got to get something going here. And that's a good pass play down the field to Knox. Hits the big man. Is he good? Okay, I didn't know that. I'm going to have to look it up real quick. So first down and 10 from the 44 officially. Allen scrambles right-hand side, throws this one away. Let me see. Can anybody confirm that? I'll have to look into it. 5 hours ago, outside chance of playing in the net. From what I'm reading, there's an outside chance to be ready for next week. Allen throws across the middle. That's caught. It's near a first down. It's going to be probably 3rd and inches, or maybe they do give him the first down. I don't think he got it, but that's Cole Beasley. I'm not sure if he is available tonight. They're trying to climb back. It's just the mountain they have to go is like Everest, but then like Kilimanjaro on top of that. First down and 10. Allen throws. No, that might be considered. That's not. That's going to be. I think it's going to be an incomplete pass, but the Bengals thought he fumbled it. He throws this football. His arm's moving forward. Yeah. Yeah. That's a pass. It's barely a pass, but it is a pass. I think his arm's going forward there. I think that's moving forward. What did they call it on the field, though? That's the one thing I didn't hear. What did they call that on the field? You know what's crazy? Our poll continues. Just fade our poll every time. 53% of the Bills, 47 of the Bengals. I want to say most times it was called a fumble. Billy, that's crazy. Live, it looks like a pass. And then if you look at it, I can see he's coming back and he gets to here. It's, to me, the ball has to be hit at the back point. Once it hits the farthest back and it comes forward, you come an inch forward, that's a pass. If they don't overturn this and they overturn, after they overturn that touchdown, I would be super. It'd blow my mind if they didn't overturn this. Babe, you can eat. You don't have to wait for me. All right. 10 minutes left. Right? I'd like them to score a little bit here, so at least maybe the Bengals throw the ball to Boyd one time. Boyd literally had a catch on the first drive for 23 yards. Then he was targeted, I think, on the second drive, and he almost one-hand caught it, but he drops it. And they've only targeted him 2 times the entire game. I mean, they've targeted Wilcox, the tight end, more than they've targeted Boyd. I don't know if that's just good scheme by the Bills, but given the defense right now of what the Bills have shown us, I don't think it's good defense. All right. Woo. So it is ruled an incomplete pass. I thought so. So I guess Josh Allen, and of course, God, my internet goes out at the wrong times every single time. So bear with me. Come on, get back out there. This is the only downfall of YouTube TV is it connects the internet. It's going to be third down. I don't know what happened. It looks like a Josh Allen run. Scrambles right for 6 yards, yeah, to the 26. So third down coming up. You need a field goal. So, I mean, if you can kick the field goal, kick it. Yeah. Yeah, Cowboys 49ers coming up next. I guess Allen, what they were saying before my internet went out real quick was, I guess he was in a blue tent, maybe under concussion protocol, maybe? Is that what they were saying? Third down and 4. 9:26 left in this game. From the 27-yard line, Allen, pressure, back to throw, caught, and that's going to be Knox, who's down at the 20-yard line. Little cat and mouse game there on whether he was going to get up and run. Or wow, that's a good pass. That's a nice job there. John, no, I'm not doing 49ers. You know, last year I tried to do 2 games in one day. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. You know, maybe next year when I have Mr. Ian Allen next to me, I think maybe I could probably do it. Although I don't think he wants to do 2 games. But I do, like, it's just easier with a second person. I'm talking literally for like 3 hours. And to do it for 6 or 7, it ends up getting too much. Ian, I like Ezekiel Elliott over his rushing yards. I know Pollard's been the guy to go to. I think Elliott gets some steam today. I like him over his rushing yards. And I also, to be honest, I like the Cowboys. I'm on the Cowboys +4 money line. I think they get it done. I think they show that Brock Purdy has played some really bad teams in his first 7 games. I know he won a playoff game, but it was against the Seahawks, who are overrated and just not a good team. They got lucky to even be in the playoffs. Bengals 49ers in the Super Bowl would be pretty cool. My question is, can we get Joe Montana and Thomas to come back for that? I bet you there'd be a lot of buildup for that game. It would be cool to have that. So third down and 10, there's a flag. It's going to be against the offense. Allen's not happy about this because it backs him up. This is exactly what I was talking about, though, guys, when it comes to will the Bills even have 3 possessions? I don't think so. They have not been executing their drives quick enough in this game. They've had 2 drives, I think, over 8. Well, in fact, both drives that they scored, the field goal and the touchdown, I think were both over 8 minutes. This one is already sitting at almost 4. And they're only at the 27-yard line. That is going to be a screen pass on 3rd and 15 to the 15-yard line. So we're going to get a kick here. You got to kick the field goal. You need it. And I'd love to see, to be honest, I kind of wanted to see the Bills in, but that's not going to happen. At this point, I'm probably rooting for the Bengals over the Chiefs. And I kind of want to see the Cowboys. I really do. I grew up being a Browns fan, but my second favorite team was Dallas, especially when Bernie Kosar went there. But yeah, 4th down and 6. Why are you going for it? Can somebody explain to me why you're not fucking kicking a field goal? What is the point of that? You guys need a touchdown, and a field goal to tie the game. And in field goal range, why are you going for the points? You don't need it. That might have been the stupidest play call that I've ever seen. I don't get it. I don't get it. If there's anybody in the chat that is seeing something that I'm overlooking, please let me know, because I don't understand why you would go for that. Yeah, the game's over now. That was essentially the game over. At least if you kick the field goal, you play defense, you get a 3 and out, you get the ball back, you go down and score a touchdown. Now you set yourself up for maybe an onside kick and a chance. You're not getting the ball back 3 times, let alone maybe 2 times from now. They were looking in the Browns playbook, Ian, 100%. Stefanski is probably he probably put on a mustache and he's on the Bills sideline somewhere. Super confusing. I just don't get it. Daniel, what's up, buddy? Yeah, that's that's a good question too. It's so confusing. I don't understand it. I'm constantly yeah, I don't know. They did, Billy. They did. By the way, Billy, congratulations to you, sir. I am going to pick out one championship game next Sunday. I'm leaning towards the Chiefs and the Bengals, but I'm also leaning towards whatever the day game is. So I might just do the day game. He had a brain freeze. Well, that's a bad time to have a brain freeze. I know, Billy. Isn't that nuts? That is so nuts. $28 first downs, a postseason record. Wow. For the team. For the Bengals. There's 7:23 left. You kick that field goal, you play defense, you get the ball back with like 4.5, you score a touchdown, and you got onside kick it. I just don't understand it. Maybe they do, Daniel. Maybe they do. Never mind. The AFC is okay. It's officially going to be the night game. Oh, it's 6:30, so I might do it. It's 6:30, so I might do it. It's not a late game. If it was 8 o'clock, I just don't want to stay up to midnight. I mean, I do anyway, but I'm just exhausted. You have no idea the level of tired I am after these. But yes, I'll probably do that one. I think Bengals Chiefs is going to be a better game than whatever comes out of Dallas Philly. I don't know. They're going to both. I mean, they're conference championships. They both should be good. But the Eagles look unstoppable at the moment, don't they? They look nuts. I think 100% though the Super Bowl champion comes from the AFC. 2nd down and 8. Burrow. Hands off again to Perine. That's going to go for a first down and more to the 29-yard line after Buffalo called a timeout. This is just embarrassing by the Bills. Embarrassing by the Bills. Oh. Here's another educational piece of sports betting because this popped up on my screen. So Topeka Sportsbook just sent me a message that they've boosted a prop bet of Purdy to throw for 250 yards and 3 touchdowns. I'm going to tell you right now, never bet a boosted prop unless you really like it, unless you really think it's going to hit. But boosted props, if you bet against boosted props, I will tell you right now, you're going to make way more money than boosted props. I'm not talking like your, obviously, 50 Cleveland Cavaliers to score 1 point in the 3rd quarter. Like, of course, take that bet. I'm talking about anytime you see some kind of weird things where they put things together. I'm telling you, those boosted props are just a way for the sports books to collect your cash. They try to make things intriguing for you. And sometimes you're not even getting it at the price that it should be at. So just keep an eye on that. It's much easier to me, quite honestly, to find a plus 175 winner than it is to rely on the boosted bets of like 3 guys having to hit something. But that's just, again, my personal opinion, my 2 cents. I'm getting texts of people about this Bills game. All right, first down and 10. This game's over. Buffalo took their last time out. The way that the Bengals have been going down right now. Case in point there, Ian. Case in point. Don't ever take the boosted bets, man. He's not even close to any of those. I said early on, if Allen was going to get to 300 yards, it was going to have to be him being down by a lot of scores. Is Diggs giving him shit? I think Diggs is... Wow. Wow. I don't know, Daniel. I don't know. I also took a week off. And to be honest, not many people... I don't know. Hey, I don't care. It's 22 more than I had this morning. 2nd and 9. Handoff up the middle. That is... Oh, my God. Mixon had daylight. He got tripped up at the 38-yard line. If he breaks that tackle, he's got a touchdown. Bill, you talking about Diggs yelling at Josh Allen? He's frustrated. But to be fair, I know frustration comes out on the field like that. But I feel like you can't blame your quarterback for stuff on the field. You know, you just can't do that. It's a bad look, and it really starts. You know, this is why people like Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady have enough of like that's how relationships get broken with wide receivers. It's like shit like that, i.e. Antonio Brown, right? I think he got touched. I think his knee was down at 39 there. I think they marked this wrong. I think he did get touched here. Billy Joe, it is over. It is. So we're going to see the Bengals play the Chiefs in Kansas City. And all those people that bought tickets for the Atlanta game, that money will be returned to you. Well, maybe. I've dealt with SeatGeek before. It might not be. 5 minutes left in this one. I really actually thought he was down unless he didn't get touched there, but doesn't matter. They're just going to continue to rush the football here. Boyd's not going to get over his yards, which is extremely disappointing. And this will take us down at least 3 plays. 1, 2, 3. This will take us down near 2.5 minutes. I don't know what we were just watching on TV, but it was pretty funny. 2nd and 6 from the 44-yard line. Handoff up the middle. And it will now be 3rd down and 3 from the 48. And this will take us down to 3:20. Yeah, so about 2:30 left if they don't get it here. If they do get it, it is over already, but wow. 2019 and 20. I didn't realize they were 1-14 over those 2 years on the road. That's nuts. I mean, they were a bad team, so obviously, but that's a bad stat. Even the Browns might have won more games on the road. In fact, let's take a look at it. I want to see Browns schedule 2019. Let's see what they did on the road. Handoff right side, and we are going to see a punt. 2019 Browns on the road. They won 1. They won 2. That's it. They did have a better record just in 2019. Let's see what 2020 was. They were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They were 8. They had 8 road wins during that time period. So, yeah, the Bengals were much, much worse than the Browns on the road there. I didn't think they were going for it. I thought they were just trying to draw them off sides. And I think that, well, it's going to be a false start now. So, I think we'll see a punt. There's really no reason that they would do that. They're probably just there to draw them off sides. So, let's see if Josh Allen breaks hearts and somehow gets over his total of yards, which was around 266, something like that, right? So 4th down and 6. Here comes the punt. Not bad. Little coffin corner try there. It's going to be out of bounds at the 9-yard line. They're going to have to go 91 yards. This is, by the way, this is something as a Browns fan I have said a lot. Not towards the Bills, but towards the Browns. They're going to have to go 91 yards. Score a touchdown, onside kick it, score a touchdown, onside kick it, kick a field goal, and then we can get to overtime. That's literally, I've said that so many times as a Browns fan. All right, here we go. Allen from the 9 or maybe the 10. Back to throw. Throws underneath. That's caught. That's Singletary for about 7 yards out of bounds. I'd be interested to see how much they throw it to Diggs on this after he was just ripping Allen apart. Wow, there's a lot of Cincinnati fans there in the stands I see. Jeez. Back to throws Allen. It's complete. That goes to Knox out towards the 31-yard line for a first down. If I'm them, I try to get at least one more playoff before the 2-minute warning. 8, 7. You got to get it off. 6, 5. They do. Back to throws Allen underneath to Singletary, who took the long way around to spin and get 6 yards. I don't know what happened there. Oh, yes, Daniel, you're right. Onside kick, recover. Touchdown, onside kick, recover. Field goal. But guys, can I just go back real quick? It's the 2-minute warning. And I'm going to take this 2 minutes to get on my soapbox again about the not taking the field goal. Look at the situation we're in here. It's 27-10. If you take the field goal, it's 27-13. If you go down the field, and I know it's a long ways, but you know, if they could go down the field with 30 seconds left, score a touchdown, it's 27-20. Regardless of any way that you see the game playing out at the time the decision was to make about taking the field goal or not taking the field goal, you absolutely, in your mind, have to know that you're going to need an onside kick, okay? So whether the onside kick comes with 30 seconds left or whether the onside kick comes with 4 minutes left, you're going to at least have to get one. So I don't care. Kick the field goal and just move on from there. I don't understand it. Was he not touched? I didn't see that, but I'm sure they'll show a replay. Was he not really? Wow. Thanks, Daniel. You too, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, he got another, 20? He could have gone for a touchdown, really. But again, it sucks that I don't think we handicap in sports betting enough about the coaches. Okay? And if you're going to give me the Browns at a pick'em line or like a -1 against a decent team and a better coach, I think that needs to be handicapped. You know, I would put Stefanski at probably a 2.5 point difference every game. And I know that sounds nuts, but I mean, tell me something that Stefanski did this year to make you think otherwise. Well, they blew a dead, John, so that's just not going to matter, unfortunately. All right. So here we go. 2nd and 7 from the 23. Yeah, there was a whistle. They stopped that play. Allen back to throw. Looks left side. That's a dump off. Incomplete to Knox. I mean, it doesn't matter, guys. Let's just go 2 more plays. We'll call it a day, and we're going to go eat some Chinese food. I can tell you that. Handoff. Okay. Well, that's going to get the first down. There could be a chance they backdoor here, John, but I just don't think the heart's in it. There's a difference between, well, I don't know. Not really. There's a difference between a regular season game and backdooring than there is in a playoff game because the season's over, you know? And they're throwing under quite a bit here. Although that's a good play out to the 40, and they get out of bounds. They could. Singletary there. It's not bad. What time does this Cowboys game start? Is it 6:30? Is that the? Let me take a look real quick. So yeah, 6:30 on Fox. Okay. First down and 10. Buffalo, the right side to the 38, out of bounds. 1:13 left. 6:30. I just checked. Just right after this one. Allen from the 38. He's looking end zone. And ladies and gentlemen, how else would Josh Allen end the game this season but throw a red zone touchdown or interception? Oh, congratulations to the Bengals who absolutely destroyed the Bills. That was an awful throw to end the game. And that's a disappointing finish. That's a disappointing. Yeah, you can put the fork in it. It's done. A great interception, by the way. Look at that. So Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes, and I just heard him talking, you know, I do think Patrick Mahomes is questionable for next week because of that ankle injury. Tony Romo was saying that today it's probably pretty bad. There's one kneel down, and we'll do one more, and we'll head into the next week. Billy Joe, I don't know. I think that's a competitive thing. Like, let me go out and take a knee. Are they going to take a safety? And that's it. Guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me on this divisional round weekend. We saw the Chiefs win. We saw the Bengals win. Those two face off next week at 6:30. I'm probably going to do that game. I don't want to lock it in right now, but more than likely, I'd rather do that game, quite honestly, than the whoever the Eagles face. So most likely I'll do that game. Congratulations to the Bengals, and have a great rest of your week and a good rest of your evening, everybody. We'll know next week around this time at least one team who's going to be in the Super Bowl, and we will see you.